they save lives.
Oh God. I don't think you should continue.
But I'm changing them. Every time I play Hotel Room Service by Pitbull, I see the audience's eyes light up.
Welcome back to the Sharehouse podcast, the guide to sharehouse living and a place to air gripes and find compromise. Today, I am joined by Tara and also my regular co-host, Mikey D. I'm Joel Harris. Thank you for joining us today. How are you two doing? How are the vibes in the air at the present moment?
This could be the end of our relationship.
I think so.
Yeah.
We might be like gloves up.
Is this
Battles on.
I fight dirty and I'm willing to ruin us for a win here. I haven't had one in a minute. I need this.
For anyone not following, Tara and Mikey D are currently in a civil union. I shouldn't say that, actually. A committed relationship.
By law, yeah, we're
By
not.
law.
They've signed away their lives to each other for the next, indefinitely. They're going to have to pay a substantial
Hopefully
amount
we're
of
in
money.
that 50%. That's our mantra, stay in the top 50% of people that aren't getting divorced.
I think that's where we'll stay.
It's not a hard thing to achieve. I think 50-50, right?
Yeah.
I think if you work at it, I need to knock on wood.
Hey, statistically, you're in the majority.
I just feel like we put ourselves in a minority by doing a podcast together. I don't think there's a large percentage of relationships that are doing this.
And survive till the end of the podcast.
Yeah, there's no stats about it yet, so we might be the first.
We're a statistic, baby.
Yeah.
Well, I was listening to a D&D podcast recently, actually, and there were partners in there.
Nerd. Sorry, I had to get
It's my
that.
first time playing. I gotta learn.
My inner high school jock came out.
All right. So this episode, I believe, Tara, you're coming to the table with a gripe against the beloved Mike D. Can you just explain to us the thoughts, feelings, emotions, and just generally what it is that you want to say?
Sure.
Nice.
So, okay. So, I feel like this is a lot of girls, not just with partners, but who are in a share house with guys. They always leave the toilet seat up
Sure.
when they use the toilet to wee. I'm assuming most men wee while standing up.
You're talking to the one in the world that's
I'm looking at you, Joel.
My job today is to be impartial, even though I am a sitter at all times. That doesn't matter today.
Well, it seems like you're probably more on my side then, so I'm liking that.
Well, he's still impartial.
No.
I want to let you know.
Okay.
I just want to put a proviso in. I love you,
Yeah.
but in this conversation, we're not in a relationship.
Cool.
Me and you right now, this is
Cool.
a fight to the death, and it's a bloodbath.
Amazing. Cool.
I'd prefer to see it as a place, as a safe space where both of you can say what you believe in and speak truth
Yeah.
without fear of ramifications outside of this safe space.
It's like the UFC, right? It's a safe space because there's a referee in the ring, but we're still trying to murder each other. Is that what you're getting at? I think it is.
No, but I can compromise.
Yeah, nice.
So you have lid down. Seat down.
Seat down, yeah.
And Mikey, you were seat up. I just want to clarify where the lid is in this situation.
On the toilet.
But are you lid down as well?
To pee.
To pee.
No, but I'm
What's your
talking
question?
because the gripe here is where Mikey leaves the seat, right?
Well, I don't take it off the toilet. I leave it off the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just
So I'm
takes it
saying
with
when you leave, it's going to be a gang up against me at the end of the day. Tara, I'm just
So the
clarifying.
seat's on the hinge, goes up and down. What's your confusion here?
I'm just clarifying for the audience, Tara. When you leave the toilet vacant, the seat is down. I'm just wondering where the lid is. Is the lid down or the lid up?
Oh, the lid at the top of the seat, gotcha.
Yes. So it depends how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling a bit courteous, I might put it down.
If there's a bit of stink in there, sure.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
post poops, sure.
Yeah.
Girls don't poop.
To
What are you on about?
suffocate. And the pee stored in the balls.
Last time we had a female on the pod, they don't poo. We know
Girls
this.
No, I
True, I
can
don't know
agree
what
to
you're talking
that.
about.
I put the lid down as well to suffocate the fart stink that's inside the toilet.
Yeah, but no, I heard it was good though. It's good to have it down when you flush as well, so there's no splash up or anything. That's why I
Yeah.
wanted to clarify
like-
because I'm on the lid down train, and I just wanted to know where you stood. Not that I'm judging.
A lot of my friends are very anal about having it down, but in my own home, I don't really care that
So it's
much.
just seats got to be down. That's your stance.
Because I think I've done it before where it's like the middle of the night, I'm getting up to do a wee, and then I go to the toilet and I sit down and I've just sat on the bowl and not on the actual seat. And so I feel like I'm falling through to the water.
South Park did a whole episode on this and how someone died. So I get it. Here's what I'll say, because I am a chronic leaving the lid of the seat upperer.
Yeah, and we'll leave the lid out of the occasion. We're just talking seat this episode.
Yeah, no lids.
I would use the same hypothetical situation that you've used. Late night escapade. I wake up. It's 2 a.m. Gosh, full bladder. Had a tea before bed. I knew it was coming when I did that. So I go to the bathroom. And what have I got to do? I get a fumble for the light switch. Now I'm blinded. I'm going in full squint now but I can't go without, because if I do, I know I'll miss. So I know this.
Okay.
But then I got to go there, and I've got a decision to make when that seat's down. Either A, I just really try and thread the needle here and try and make sure I don't wee on the toilet seat because it's 2 a.m. and I'm tired. I don't want to do much. Or B, I do the right thing. I lift that seat up. Now, you know, it'd be nice for me to just go in there, let it loose, because I don't have to worry about if the seat's down or not. It'd be so nice if it was just up for me. So why are you in the right? Why is your needs outweighing my needs?
Well, it's my house, so I bought it, so I think I get to dictate it. Here's where I'm at. I get your point. You're getting up in the middle of the night and everything, but why can't you just sit and pee like in the middle of the night on the toilet seat? Without
getting into the detailed nature of what sitting and peeing for a man looks like, you got to get down there. Once you're down doing your business there, I know about how it is for other people. My body goes, oh, we're sitting? It's go time. Evacuate the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? It's
drop
poop
the
time.
kids off.
Drop the kids off at the pool.
Yeah.
My body goes to that immediately. But I'm not signing myself up for that at 2 a.m. Sure, there's something in the tank, but I'm not ready to go down that route. All I want to do is go to pee-pee town, get back to bed where it's nice, warm and cozy, and I'll work out the rest of the situation that's going on in my bowels.
The scheduled bowel movement time for sure, yeah.
Also, if I may rebut something.
Sure.
Your house, your rules, fantastic.
Sure, but does it also happen here? Like, is it location exclusive?
I don't dictate how he lives here.
Well, okay, so one day though, let's say we're in that top 50%, killing it, right? We go and buy a home together. Suddenly it's both our homes. Fantastic.
Crazy.
Then what? Let's work in that hypothetical world instead of the my ball, my rules type kid.
I'm going to bring out some maths for you, okay?
Sure.
I can't wait. Maths is my favourite.
So, we do obviously two things that we use on the toilet. So we wee and poo, both of us.
Yeah, if you're an amateur, sure.
We get up to all kinds of mischief.
I'm
straddling the toilet.
I make important business calls.
Yeah.
So please go on.
Yes, thanks. So I sit down for both of them, right? You sit down for one of them and standing up. So in the grand scheme of things, majority of the time we're both going to be sitting on it. So why wouldn't the lid be down?
That's 3 out of 4. That's 3/4.
That's 3/4. Yeah. That's more than half. So why would it permanently be up?
I need to phone a friend real quick.
Do you want to? I'm happy to allow you to phone a friend.
I told you I'd get you at maths. I told you.
I can treat it like a children's court.
Okay. I hear you.
You should call Dylan J to get his opinion on the matter.
America, he's asleep right now. She brought maths in.
Oh my god. I don't know who would be able to call. I mean, we've talked to a lot of people about toilet humor on this podcast. Maybe Fergus Neal would take your call, but he might not be overseas as well.
I feel like it's a massive part of Sharehouse's gripes, though, toilet stuff.
Toilet etiquette.
Why.
Yeah. Well, it's a shared space. Wherever there's a shared space, you encountered shared space issues.
The problem is
so clever. Oh my god.
Problem is, Tara makes a point.
Yeah.
Tara makes a point.
Also, I got another thing.
if only compromising was part of this podcast.
In the sake of episode longevity and letting this one real stretch out to 30 minutes so we can put all the ad blocks in that we don't get, I'll continue to fight on this hill that I'm already dying on. Please, you had another point.
Had another point. So, say we agree that the toilet seat down is majority of the time down.
We do agree, yes.
Okay. So you're putting it up with your hand, and then you're peeing.
Yeah.
And you put it back down. Right? You're using your hand in that one interaction. But imagine if it was up. I'm putting it down for no bloody reason, aren't I? When I go and pee to sit down, I'm putting it down, and then I have to touch the toilet seat for no reason. You actually you are already touching it to put it up.
I've got my winning point.
You got it.
Brain finally works here.
I was worried for you there, Max.
So here's the best part about your job of moving the toilet seat down when it's in an up position. You get to touch the top of the toilet seat where butt cheeks have been, but seeing as it's just our butt cheeks, that's fine. We know where our butt cheeks have been, right? But what I've got to do when the seat's down...
Is that a win for you?
I'm
sorry, continue.
But I'm biased. Do your job.
I'm just wondering.
You ever touch the underside of a toilet seat? Grot. You always try and clamp on either sides of the seat on the small height of the toilet seat so I can get it up like that.
But I'm wondering, is it grot because of the standing wheeze, or is it grot just because it's grot?
How are you touching a toilet seat?
Well, how do you lift it up when it's down?
What are you're touching both sides
like
and
pincers,
doing that?
Like pincers. So
on either side.
Yeah. What do? You just dip fingers underneath and...
No, you hold the edge as little as you can.
Yeah, I'm trying to get as little as I can as well, but I'm going on both sides to get max leverage.
But wouldn't you get more spillage over by touching the inside of...
I'm not getting the inside. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to avoid that.
Well, you can easily just avoid it and do the outside.
I'm trying to get the outside.
Is that like a hand cramping thing?
No, I think we're on the same page here. I just don't think you're quite seeing...
That's the toilet seat.
Yeah.
Right.
Show the camera. We'll have to poll this.
Out of rim. Gotcha.
Yeah, right? And you're doing this to push it
so
up.
I'm not touching the bottom of it. I'm only touching my hands on the top and only on the sides.
Yeah, but still...
Why do you do it?
There's so much, just here.
Yeah, but so your finger's going underneath still. Your finger's going on the underside of the toilet
But what's on the outside of
the underside, you mean?
Yeah, so the outside underneath here.
It's pee-pees and grubby.
Under here.
Yeah, underneath.
Not usually. That's probably more on that side. Because that's the inside of the toilet bowl.
Oh, shit, true.
I still think it's a valid question. Because it's the same thing as what did you grow up doing? What were you taught to do when you were growing up? Was it the pincer move or the pinch move?
Well, who was taught?
No one taught me that.
Well, I was taught to wipe while standing up, and I only learned in my adult life to get over that.
Yeah, true. He's had a traumatic childhood.
So I'm wondering, if this is not another commonplace mishap of just not knowing.
This is the first time I want to add, I've never been checkmated so early in an episode.
We're a decent bit in now.
Yeah, are we?
Yeah.
Thank God. I really wanted to hold my ground longer here, but that is a fair point. Can I bring something to the table?
Sure.
Sometimes when I do my wheeze, I'm forgetful to put the toilet lid down.
Yes.
And in those moments of my vulnerability, I would like to be treated with kindness. And I feel like sometimes, Tara, you get a little mad at me. And I think, hey, whoa, Nelly, if the toilet seat's left down but I need a wee, I don't get grumpy about that. I just lift it up.
Yep.
Can we meet at a point of compromise on kindness?
Sure. Yes. However, say I've just come home from work, had a rough day.
Sure, you're
really rough stuff,
lives.
And then I walk in and I need to pee. I've been holding in my pee for my 8-hour shift. So I come home and I want to sit on my toilet.
Do they not have toilets at the hospital?
I don't bloody have time, mate. I'm saving lives, okay? I don't have time for this.
You think I got time while I'm doing my DJ set? Just leave the decks unattended?
For 2 hours?
Hey, sometimes I double back to back and do 4.
Whoa, darling.
Mans gets a half day in.
You may save lives.
Oh, gosh. I don't think you should continue.
But I'm
this.
changing them every time I play Hotel Room Service by Pitbull. I see the audience's eyes light up.
I think that might be the drugs
Meet
too.
me at the Again, I'm sending them to you. I'm keeping you I keep
True.
you employed
Thank
by
you.
all the people that I'm making lose their minds on the dance floor.
Yeah,
the more
thank
people
you.
I play, the more ketamine consumed.
There's this beautiful ecosystem of both of your jobs just like feeding into
Just
each
into each
other.
other.
Because as soon as they get better from your care, where are they going to go? They're going to go party.
They're going to relapse back to a Mikey D set. Symbiotic relationship we have here.
Meet them again.
So trippy.
No, I hear that. You get back from work and you just want to pee. But
I want to pee, and then the toilet seat is up. That may be my 13th reason for the day. I'm just looking at it like,
But it's just
What
a
the
quick
hell?
flick and you've got a soft fold. So just quick flick and it's soft.
I actually don't.
You didn't have a soft closer?
No.
I think I've been treating it as a soft closer.
You're just slamming it.
Maybe you're going deaf after your year of DJ.
Probably.
It's just like every time you
Your
lower the
year.
seat, just bang! And you're like, oh, that was really, really
Pretty
serene.
that
aggressive.
installed.
So,
I
it's
just feel
not-
like, it's not that... Yeah, okay, I hear you. I feel like I've got nothing to stand on here because I can, but I just will forget sometimes. And I think there's got to be an allowance for me to forget. And I will march back into that bathroom 9 times out of 10, close that seat for you.
that's not true. That is not true.
8 times out of 10.
It's lower.
Hey, I will take what we can get. We'll take
You're
what we
not good
can
at the
get.
maths, Mike. It's lower.
I worked out the 75% thing before. I thought that was very impressive.
Yeah, I was imagining like a savory pie, and there's like a piece taken out, and it's got the 3/4 left.
Yeah. You're definitely a physical learner.
Yeah,
gotcha.
further math was my lowest subject for sure.
Nice. Same.
I believe
Did you
we've
do
kept.
further maths?
Yes, I didn't score well, but I did it.
You did
Yeah.
it. I'm so proud of you.
Hey, it's not the goals you kick; it's the kicks you almost goal.
Yeah. And you need to remember that when you come on the
Yeah.
Sharehouse podcast, Tara.
Cool.
You may have won today in a pretty sweeping fashion. But remember that thing that Joel just said that definitely is memorable.
I think we should. It's just the kicks you do. You kick it.
Are you going to keep doubling down
No,
on this?
no,
Oh,
because-
it's still going.
Because it's not about if you score a goal. It's just about that you kicked. You kicked ball.
You're trying to do Wayne Gretzky here, but you're really failing him.
Who?
The hockey player that said this quote, it's not about the... Oh, no.
Hey, bro, I barely know her. That's all I'm saying.
I'm tapped out on that one. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I've forgotten the Wayne Gretzky quote, but it's Wayne Gretzky.
Despite Tara's win today,
Sure.
I think we have kept the relationship intact.
Yes.
I think that's worth shaking on.
I think we've come to the compromise. Yes, I will do my darndest to put that seat down at all times and
Yes.
potentially it, because I know my bowel movements can be on the stinky side at times.
Unpredictably so.
Are you happy to shake on this?
I'm happy to shake on it.
Hey, thanks for coming.
That's so good.
Thank you for your wise analogy.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
such a
That's what I
good
mean to
one.
do. Stay impartial and give sound advice.
Really good.
So good.
Do you want to plug your everyday life, Tara? Thanks for joining us on this day. We got Billy the dog. Do you want to plug him?
Her, but sure.
Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
This is Billy.
Billy the she/her dog.
This is the she, her. Those are her pronouns.
Oh, she's so cute.
She doesn't have an Instagram because, sorry, I'm not that person.
Thank God.
All the
God.
shade.
Yeah. What am I?
You're a
Instagram.
nurse. You're a nurse. A great nurse.
Yeah, thank you for saving lives. That we
That's
appreciate.
okay.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
In COVID, we both went outside our homes and applauded for you, like Tracy Grimshaw taught us to do. So.
I did work in a hospital myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
You were working in hospitals before I was.
Whoa.
Really? Wow. Well, you kept at it. That's
Actually-
very admirable about you, Tara. Is you plan to keep at it
Job
and
creator
you
on
work
people.
so hard. And I'm like, I don't know how you do it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Thank
Thank you. Thanks
Captain, my
so
captain.
much.
Sharehousepodcast@gmail.com.
Sharehouse Pod.
Jesus
At
Christ.
gmail.com.
Sharehouse Pod
Now, how many
Instagram,
of these have we done now?
TikTok. Write in. Let us fight for you. We love you.
What things do you and your partner gripe about in your shared living spaces? I want to know. Sharehousepod@gmail.com, @sharehousepod, TikTok, Instagram, everything else. Threads, you can thread at us
Please.
too. We want to discuss it on air with the many beautiful guests we have on this
We'll be
pod.
back next week with episodes for you, but until then, make sure to tell someone you love them today. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.